Hello and welcome to the news on AN24 TV. Reaching you from our studio in Lagos, I am Muyoluwa Olachide. Here are the top stories. PDP screens 17 presidential aspirants today. Tinubu remains our rallying point, says Sanwo-Olu. PDP governorship aspirant arrested on WIKE'S order. ASUP threatens to shut down polytechnics next week. This and more after the break. Ahead of the People's Democratic Party PDP presidential primaries, the 17 aspirants contesting for the 2023 presidential election on the platform of the party will today know their fate as they face the screening panel to determine their sustainability or otherwise for the contest. The screening exercise is scheduled to take place at the alternate national secretariat of the party, known as Legacy House, located in Maitama, Abuja. It is expected that all the 16 male presidential aspirants who paid 40 million naira for the expression of interest and nomination form of the party, as well as female who paid just 5 million naira in a move designed by the party leadership to encourage the participation of women, would participate in today's screening. The aspirants would be screened today by the PDP Presidential Screening Committee, led by former Senate President David Mark. The PDP presidential aspirants are former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former Senate President Bukola Saraki, former Secretary to the Government of Federation Pius Ayim, Governors Nyesom Wike of Rivers, Aminu Tabuwa of Sokoto, Undum Emmanuel of Akwa Ibom, and Bala Muhammad of Bauchi, former Governors Peter Obi of Anambra and Ayo Fayose of Ekiti. Others are Mida Mugu, Dele Momodu, United States-based medical practitioner Nwachukwu Anakweze, former banker and economist Muhammad Ayatudin, pharmacist Sam Uwabuwa, former Speaker of Abia State House of Assembly Cosmos Ndukwe, Charles Ugu, Right Honorable Chikwendu Kalu, and Teriela Oliver Dayan, the only woman in the race. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has informed the Minister of Transportation and All Progressives Congress presidential aspirant Rotimi AMAECHI that the ambition of the APC national leader Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is the rallying point of the state. The governor made the statement on Thursday at the Lagos House Marina while receiving AMAECHI, who visited him to seek his support ahead of the APC presidential primaries elections. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who wished the minister well in his presidential ambition, said he is a direct beneficiary of Tinubu's leadership, and as such, Lagos State will support the national leader of the APC to become Nigeria's next president. The governor said AMAECHI is eminently qualified to be president of Nigeria, but however, Asiwaju will continue to be the rallying point for the people of Lagos State. Speaking earlier, AMAECHI said it took a lot of courage to visit Lagos because he recognizes Tinubu's influence in the state. He said it is a difficult thing for him to even come to Lagos because they already know that Tinubu, who he refers to as our leader, comes from Lagos State, and Governor Sanwo-Olu comes from that family of our leader. We know that our leader is eminently qualified to rule this country. He has led Lagos State. The Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics has threatened to shut down polytechnics in the country if the federal government fails to respond to its demands. The union said the strike became necessary following the expiration of the one-month ultimatum given to the federal government. The National Executive Council of ASUP had, at the end of the union's 102 National Executive Council meeting in March, gave the one-month ultimatum, arising from ASUP Zonal C Emergency Congress on Thursday at the Abraham Adesanya Polytechnic, Ijebu-Igbo, Ogun State. The union insisted that the federal government must keep up with its demand before the expiration of the one-month ultimatum. While addressing journalists, The zonal coordinator, Yekini Ashafe, said ASUP had suspended its 61-day industrial action on June 10, 2021, following the signing of a memorandum of understanding with the government. Ashafe stated that some items under the union's demand include non-release of revitalization funds for the sector, non-release of arrears of a new minimum wage, and non-release of the reviewed nomination instruments for institutions and managements, as well as programs accreditations, amongst others. The governorship aspirant of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Rivers State, Farah Dagogo, was arrested on Thursday evening by a team of policemen based on the directive of the state governor, Nyesom Wike. Dagogo, who was arrested at the PDP Zonal Secretariat in Port Harcourt, the capital of Rivers State, is a serving member of the House of Representatives representing Dagema Boni Federal Constituency. It could be recalled that Governor Wike, in a statement issued by his media aide, Kelvin Ebiri, alleged that Dagogo led suspected cultists to disrupt the screening of the National Assembly and Rivers State House of Assembly aspirants on Wednesday, but Dagogo had since denied the allegation. AN24 gathered that Dagogo arrived at the party secretariat few minutes past 6 p.m. on Thursday and walked into the hall where the panel was conducting the screening. Some policemen later followed the PDP governorship aspirant and arrested him. A few minutes after, Dagogo was seen coming out of the hall, surrounded by heavily armed security operatives who took him outside the office premises and took him into a patrol van with the inscription Operation C4I-027. Patrol van immediately made a quick turn and zoomed off with a handful of operatives. The Lagos State government has declared Monday and Tuesday, May 2nd and 3rd as public holidays to commemorate the International Workers' Day and Eid al-Fitr celebrations. This notice of holiday was contained in a circular dated April 27, 2022 and titled Year 2022 Workers' Day Celebration and Eid al-Fitr Public Holidays, which was signed by the Lagos State Head of Service, Mr. Akim Muri Okunola. It would be recalled that Lagos State government on Thursday had earlier declared 3 days, May 2 to 4, as public holiday for the International Workers' Day and Eid al-Fitr celebrations, but made a U-turn on Friday, declaring only May 2nd and 3rd as the new public holidays. The head of service told all public servants in the state to disregard the resumption date stated in the circular issued on Thursday and resume work on Wednesday, May 4, 2022 at 8 a.m. prompt. He also advised all public servants, especially those who observed fasting during the holy month of Ramadan, to stay safe during both celebrations. Now on entertainment news. Nigerian iconic singer, Afrofusion artist, songwriter and performer Damini Ugulu, popularly known as Bonaboy, becomes the first Nigerian musician to headline a show at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square in New York. Bonaboy gave a thrilling, mind-blowing and highly energetic performance at his One Night in Space concert in New York. The One Night in Space concert saw the Grammy award-winning artist sell out the most famous arena in what has become a historic showdown. Bonaboy becomes the only African to do so at the 20,789 capacity facility in New York. The patrons in the arena were joined by over 80,000 others who streamed online via YouTube. This comes after he recently toured Europe, selling out the 20,300 capacity Accor Arena in Paris twice, the 13,000 capacity 3 Arena in Ireland, and the 9,500 capacity Jevena Arena in Switzerland. Bonaboy has now become the first African to perform at the fourth of the top 5 busiest arena: O2, Madison Square Garden, Manchester Arena, and Ziggo Dome. And that's the news on AN24 TV. You can follow us on all our social media platforms, on Twitter at AN24 TV, on Instagram at AN24_TV, on YouTube at AN24 TV. You can also read more on our website at www.an24.net.